Over 1,000 households in Nabweru are on the NEMA waiting list for eviction under the Lubigi wetland restoration exercise.
So the blame we are putting it to the government. If they had come out to tell us that this is the place for, rather the area for NEMA, no one has ever come even to show us that the map for NEMA is here and there. So we are here in confusion.
The affected area, covering about 20 square miles, has been marked by the National Environment Management Authority as gazette areas for restoration under Lubigi Wetland Restoration Initiative.
NEMA police officers coming around here, but they were not telling us anything. So we don't know what next.
In an effort to save some of the property, the affected residents of Nabweru too have begun shifting their belongings and demolishing their houses voluntarily to save their property.
Our excellent President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni to help us. Now we don't have the place we can live. Everything is down. The capital already we eat. We don't have a small coin. Now my thing, I get someone to help me to take my everything to help. Such money, maybe I can go back in the village, but starting a small thing I have, but we need help.
By dawn, several houses had been demolished by the owners to save property before commencement of the eviction.
Me as some of our rentals that we are trying to save some of the things before NEMA comes and destroys everything. Where does the government want us to go? They literally think where are we literally going, because we're literally left with nothing. When I say nothing, we are back to zero.
Heavy structures, business houses, garages, places of worship, schools and residential areas have not been spared. Unitech garage on one side and a heavy machinery holding center on the other side are experiencing significant losses as they shift their equipment to newly rented holding centers. Properties worth millions have been destroyed, leaving several people with no clear starting point.
I am a native of Uganda by origin. My parents are all Ugandans. I'm a Ugandan too. But I'm a refugee now in my own country. Look at our homes. Our parents have taken out loans to pay for these rentals to be around.
According to the information obtained from some affected residents, Uganda Land Board had halted the collection of rental dues known as Busulu a year ago. Residents were informed by Uganda Land Board that there were pending issues to be resolved before the exercise continues.
Back. When we contacted these people for the payment of the Busulu, they said there is a program from within the government who cannot take your money. Let us first finish up with the government, then see what next.
Although the National Environment Management Authority had given the affected residents an ultimatum of 21 days to vacate, only a few who could afford to relocate have already done so. Some of the residents are still contesting the time frame and manner of eviction. National Environment Management Authority has continued to issue notices to all those residing in areas mapped out as gazette wetlands for eviction. The Lubigi wetland restoration exercise will continue this week in the areas of Nabweru and Kawempe. Susan Naung and Stephen Kalisha reporting for ABC TV.